talk, pillow talk, pillow talk, yeah. Pillow talk, pillow talk, pillow talk, pillow talk.
Hey everyone, welcome and great good morning to you today. Welcome to Pillow Talk Lounge. We are your hosts, James and Cynthia Green, and we just want to welcome you to this beautiful day today.
Hey everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning for breakfast. What y'all eating today? Seriously, like post in the chat, what are you eating for breakfast? Or like us, what did you eat for breakfast this morning? It's so good to see everybody today, y'all. It is such a beautiful set. I woke up this morning saying it's a beautiful morning. James was like, it's cold outside. I didn't say how it felt, and I don't care how it felt. I love to wake up and the sun is shining through my window. It gives me joy. It gets me excited and ready to get up out the bed and start my day.
Mm-hmm. It just gives me joy to be able to wake up in the morning. You know, people take that for granted. But it's always a blessing to be able to wake up in the morning and not just take that for granted. Because as you get older, you know there's going to come a time when that doesn't happen. So I always count my blessings waking up in the morning each and every single day. It's truly a blessing. You know, so how are y'all doing this morning? You know, we talked about the weather, we talked about everything. So, you know, we just want to make sure that you share this out because what we're going to be talking about today is important, especially I would say to women, because what we're talking about, women take it, I would say, more seriously than men.
And that's why it needs to go out. In my opinion, it is more so to the men. They need to be hearing more of these conversations.
Because if you see what's at the bottom of the screen, what's in a kiss, you know, and when you talk about kissing, you know, women cherish that, I believe, more than men. Really? Because when men kiss, what do we think? Okay. We think, oh, it's leading to something, right?
Okay, well, we're saying the same thing, but a little differently. I feel like men need to be on here because they need to understand how important a kiss is to a woman, right? Ladies, do y'all agree with me? If you agree with me, say yes. The men need to be hearing this. They need to be on this broadcast today. So if you got some male friends, hit the share button and tag your male friends to tell them to get on and watch the show this morning.
Right.
Ha ha ha. But yeah, so you guys, James asked the question. I want to know how y'all feeling this morning. How's everybody feeling? Y'all, we've been around, people's been having a lot of colds lately, and COVID has been going around. We got 2 text messages this week. What was both of them this week or one last week? Last week and this week with people with COVID. So y'all be careful out there.
And I know there's more people that are not feeling well.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's COVID.
Right. They haven't been feeling well.
If it's a cold, if it's the flu, if it's allergies. Because they did say that allergies are starting earlier this year and a lot of people are getting allergies now. So people just aren't feeling well. And this is February.
I've been having allergies all winter. And I figured out the reason why. And I'm so glad that I did. I figured it out all on my own, but my doctor also gave me a little bit of feedback on it. But I thought I was allergic to my dog, but like my doctor said, I'm not allergic to the dog. I'm allergic to the dander that the dog's hair creates in the carpet and on the floor and in your house. So all the dander and dust floating around the house, I was allergic to it. I am allergic to it. But we got the perfect fix. What you call? I'm not going into all of that, but we got the perfect fix now, y'all. I feel so good. I don't wake up with my face aching and all stuffed up and my voice all heavy, and I got a lot of energy. I'm so excited about how I'm feeling. You want to know more? Just inbox me. But anyway, you guys, what's in a kiss? What's in a kiss? Y'all tell us what you think is in a kiss. What what does kissing mean to you?
Right. And like I said, when we talk about the men, kissing for men may lead to something else.
That's what y'all
think. That's
how y'all think.
That's what I was going to say. That's in our mind. That's our mindset. But it's more than just that, honestly. Because, you know, I don't know if you realize or not, but when they talk about kissing, they say couples should kiss at least 5 times a day. And we know that there are
Do we kiss 5 times a day?
no,
Not
at
lately.
least 3 for sure.
Yeah.
And it's funny because when you think 5 times a day, you think, wow, that's a lot. And we know of plenty of couples that are not kissing 5 times a day. We're not even kissing 5 times a day. Maybe 3 for sure.
We used to leave and go to work every day. So when you go to work, we do kind of now. Because you kiss me when you leave work, you kiss me when you come home, and usually you kiss me 3 times before we go to sleep at night. So you like 3 smacks, and I like 1 long smooch.
So how do y'all feel about that?
But that's a good question.
Do you prefer, real quick like pecks, or do you prefer longer kisses?
Okay, let's clarify kiss first. Like for me, I'm not trying to get like a long throw your tongue down my throat type of kiss. But what we're saying is like James likes to kiss me like this. And I be like this. I be trying to hold my lips to his like. I like a smooch and he likes pecks. So in your household, what kind of kisses do you like? The throw down your throat type of kiss?
But when you talk about them throw down, tongue down your throat type kisses, usually that's leading to something.
No, it's not. You can kiss your spouse without it leading to something.
Okay.
OMG.
But all that's doing is turning you on to lead to something.
So you're telling me every time we do a real kiss, I put my tongue down your throat. You ready to go jump in the bed?
Look.
That's not true. That is not. I'm telling y'all, it's not true.
So what do y'all think about it?
He never dragged me by the hand and threw me in the bedroom because we had a throw down kiss.
So what do y'all think about it?
We don't even do throw down kisses that much out of the bedroom.
Right, because you prefer.
Matter of fact, hardly ever.
Because you prefer just longer, like
smooches.
You said, smooches.
I like smooches.
And that's what I would say. We can call them smooches. So what do y'all feel? Pecks or smooches? We're going to call the longer.
Or the throw your tongue down your throat. So y'all, we have this handout. And you know what? I'll put the link in the chat. We have this handout, 17 different styles of kisses. Did y'all know you can kiss your mate 17 different ways? Like there's 17. If y'all know more than 17, hey, hit me up. Post it in the chat. Tell me one that's not on our list. But one interesting one that's on that list is the upside down kiss. So most people think when you're laying in the bed, you're turning in opposite directions. Your heads are at each other's heads and your bodies is in different directions. You can do the upside down kiss, but technically that came from is it the Spider-Man movie or something where he was hanging from the limb or something and he kissed her upside down. So that became a thing, the upside down kiss. Okay.
But kisses, I was going to say kisses mean to show more affection, to show how you care about the person. That's why they say, you should kiss at least 5 times a day because you want to show affection to your mate all through the day. And kissing is a welcome, is welcoming them into your personal space. That's all I like to say. When you kiss, you're not only acknowledging that you care about them, you're welcoming them in, and you're showing that love. And that's why I say for women, they may need it more because they want to feel that love. Men, we look at it like, okay, I'll see you later if I'm going to work and kiss. You're still letting them know how you love them. And we feel you should kiss anyway before you leave because you never know what could happen once you step out the door and say if you go to work or leave. So you should always show that affection, show that love before you leave. Right.
So we're talking about this because starting tomorrow on Sunday at 7:00, we're going to be doing the 5-day kiss challenge. It's going to be Sunday through Thursday at 7:00 p.m. Y'all, it's not long. It only lasts 30 minutes. So, it's a quick jump on, watch it with your boo thing. If you're trying to increase the love, the romance, the connection, the touch and just being in each other's space again and just trying to reach your spouse. This is a good, easy, quick watch video for you guys to watch and a real quick, easy way for you guys to reconnect. But right now, what we're talking about kissing, it makes me think about how a lot of people, when they think of kissing, like James says, men think that it's all about what happens in the bedroom. What?
My question is, if you're in the bedroom and say you're in the bed, but you're not doing anything, you're going to sleep, do you kiss good night? I don't think a lot of couples I know, but I'm thinking other couples. I'm not saying us.
Oh.
Do couples just do that on like a normal basis? Kiss your spouse good night if you're going to sleep.
That's
like
awesome.
I got to get up work in the morning, so baby,
If you kiss your spouse good night, put a 1 in the group. If you don't kiss your spouse good night, put a 2 in the group.
And this is when you're already in the bed. You may have the TV on, the news on late, or you're just going to sleep because you got to get up early to go to work. Do you kiss your mate good night?
All right.
I'm curious. I'm
put
just
a
curious.
1 in the group if you kiss your mate good night. Put a 2 in the group if you do not. So we can put a 1 in the group because we always kiss good night, except when you fall asleep. But then I will usually wake you up and say, babe, I need my kiss good night, because I'm big on that. I can't go to sleep unless I get my smooch. Get my smooch in. And you know what? Sometimes when he's sleeping so good and he just looks so peaceful, I'll just kiss him on the cheek or the forehead. I still get my kiss. But so you guys, what's in a kiss? So there's so many different things you can think of when you think about kissing. People think about sex, first of all, when they think about kissing. People think about just showing their spouse some affection when they think about kissing. You think about when you're in love and when you kiss and you just get all these warm and fuzzy feelings.
Especially if it's a new relationship or you're dating, you want to kiss them.
Right. Yeah, you just have this desire for them to just kiss you. But I was going to share this too, y'all. When my husband really kissed me, I still have them little flutters, them little feelings like I had when we were first dating. And you know what is interesting, because he doesn't do it very often, but when he does, I still get excited and get all the little touchy feelings inside. So I guess it's good that he doesn't do it all the time, because then I might lose that.
So all the ladies out there,
and I'm not talking about in the bedroom, I'm just talking about out and about.
And the ladies out there, how do you feel when your mate kisses you? Do you still get them butterflies in your stomach? Do you still feel that, love and connection? Does it happen often? I'm just curious, we're just open up dialogue, conversation. Does it happen often? And when it happens, how do you feel? Or if it's just a pet, do you wish it was longer? Do you wish you had more kisses? This is just something we're talking about today.
Mm-hmm. So what's in a kiss? I do want to share this, and we'll talk a little bit about this on the Kiss Challenge too. But, studies have been done, and this is why it's a norm in the hospital. So when a baby is born, and maybe the mother gives it up or the mother passed away during the birth of the baby or whatever, or they leave the baby at the hospital because they're going to put it up for adoption. They have volunteers come in to pick up those babies, hold those babies, rock those babies, touch those babies, because they have found that touch is very important to the human body, and that babies need to feel connected to something or somebody when they first come into this world. And so that touch comforts them. It soothes them. It makes them feel, I don't know if loved is the word, because the baby doesn't know love yet, but they have found that it makes a difference when they have that touch. So in our studies of in what's in a kiss kind of serves as the same thing. When you're kissing, you're touching lip to lip. That's more of an intimate type of kiss, because you're not going to kiss anybody on the lips. But guess what? Even when you kiss your kids, you kiss them on the cheek, you kiss them on the forehead, you might kiss them on a boo-boo. Your kids get excited when you kiss them. Your kids get excited when you hug them.
And that's like maybe seeing your parents or your grandparents or aunt or uncle, when they hug you and say kiss you on the cheek, that shows that love there, that they miss maybe seeing you, that they wish they see you more, that connection there, that love is still there. Like, wow, I haven't seen you in quite a long time, and it's so good to see you, to feel that love.
And it's so interesting because James prefers to kiss me and I prefer a hug. So sometimes and a man and a woman haven't seen each other in a while, or let's just say she got kidnapped or was in an accident, and they go running towards each other. in a lot of the movies, they run to each other, and the first thing they do is connect with their lips. They kiss. But in some of them, they throw their arms around them and they're hugging. I like the hug. Like, I feel like I would want somebody to just hold me in their arms, because that is what comforts me.
And it's funny that you say that, because when
you
we
would do a
watch
kiss.
when we watch movies like that and they run to each other, the first thing a lot of them seem to do is hug. It seems like the hug.
It seems like they kiss
to me it seems like the hug. I think every movie and they run to each other, they hug first and then maybe kiss, but the hug is the first thing. I would say the hug.
I bet you he don't even really notice, so I'm gonna start pointing it out to you, because I be thinking most people would hug each other. I don't know why in the movies they have each other kiss.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
have each other hug more.
Watch when we watch TV this week.
And you see a couple come together, like if they haven't seen each other in a long time, or
even last night on Chicago, man, when what's name got back with her husband, what was the first thing they did was kiss. Then he held her in his arms. I'm telling you, I've been noticing, especially since we're getting ready to start talking about the kiss challenge.
I believe it's more of a hug. Let's watch a movie or a show where they've been estranged from each other, or one may have been missing, and they come together. I'm sorry, it's a hug. Yes, it is. So
y'all tell me, do y'all think they do more hugging or kissing in movies?
Or a TV show.
If
they were apart for a while, or if someone was missing, say a show kidnapped or something, or in an accident or something.
Other than their child.
Right. We're not talking about children or parents or we're talking about a couple. What do they do when they see each other after, say, even tragedy or missing or anything? They hug. I believe they hug.
Anyway, y'all, kissing is important.
Right.
And this week, we're going to tell you so many different benefits that kissing has for it. It has an effect on your mental health, your physical health, your relationship health, just all of that, just your energy level. It has so many different benefits that can help you as an individual and help you as a couple in your relationship.
And I know a lot of people don't realize it, and you may not believe it, but kissing does a lot. You think kissing just says, okay, I love you, here's a kiss, or, you're my spouse, or you're my mate, or, I'm getting ready to leave and you just kiss. No, kissing has a lot more, not only benefits, but it does a lot more for you when you kiss. It's not just to show how you care about that person, or you're leaving and you'll see that person later. It's a lot more involved in a kiss.
So we want you to join us this week. We're going to have some fun. It's going to be interesting. And like I said, it won't be long. It will be short. But starting tomorrow, Sunday at 7:00, we're going to have the 5-day kiss challenge for the next 5 days. And if you just go to our website, marriagebuilttolast.com, there is a button at the top of the page that says Kiss Challenge. Just click on that and you can get registered for our Kiss Challenge that is coming up. www.marriagebuilttolast.com. And
that's the number 2.
That's the number 2. And right at the top of the screen, click on the Kiss Challenge. Or you can go to marriagebuilttolast.com/Kiss Challenge. Let me put that in the feed. /Kiss Challenge.
Right. And you will find all the benefits that kissing has, and what it does for you mentally, physically, maybe even spiritually, but everything that the benefits of kissing add. We probably know you don't realize that kissing has all these benefits, but we're going to tell you about the benefits of it and why it is important. Because trust me, kissing is important. You may look at it as, say, routine, like I'm going to work, I'll see you later. No, it's a lot more behind it.
And you're going to find out why it can make a difference in your relationship, and why it can make a difference to your spouse. Like your wife may really want you to kiss her.
Right. And that's my question.
And you're not. And you're going to find out why it would really help her. It would really help your relationship. And all the different benefits that both of you can get.
And that's
from
a good
kissing.
question. Have you ever asked your mate how important kissing is to them? Have you ever asked them, when I kiss you goodbye, or I kiss you good night, or I kiss you when I come through the door, how important is that? Ask your mate, how important is it to them that you kiss them?
Now, James never asked me how important it is to me.
I know it
but
is,
he
though.
knows that it
Right.
is important to me. He's never asked me that question because we didn't have to, because honest to goodness, we established at the beginning of our marriages that's something that we could do. We actually had we did have a conversation about it, that we would kiss before we leave the house. We would kiss when we come back to the house. If it's one of us, we didn't leave together or come back together. And we would kiss before we go to sleep at night. So we did have a conversation about it and establish
and
that.
I know how important it is to her.
Yeah,
that we kiss.
If he don't give me my kiss, I feel it.
And I'm sorry, she will come out and say, "You didn't kiss me today. You didn't kiss me when you leave. You didn't kiss me when you came home." Yeah, she will let me know that I did not do that. That's how you know it's important to her, and I didn't even have to ask, because she'll say it.
And you know what's so interesting? Like, James works from home most of the time, but when he goes into the office and when he comes home, I really used to do it more, and I got to do better. I used to meet him at the door and make sure I greet him and kiss him and hug him.
I get met by the dog.
I don't even get a chance.
She don't even get about her chair. When I open that door, the dog is right there
and jumps right into his arms. The only way I could beat Noah to James is if I stand in front of the doorknob against the door, so that when he comes through, I'm his first contact. Otherwise, I don't even get a chance.
But she don't usually do that. And then she gonna say, "Dang, you hugged the dog before you hugged me." And I told her, now maybe if you come to that door like that dog does and jump into my arms, you will get that first.
But one thing he does, if I'm in my office, excuse me, or wherever I am, he will come in there and kiss me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I love that. I love that he comes home and he greets me. And I really believe that when your spouse comes home or you come home, you should greet your spouse. And there's so many couples who are coming home in the house. They don't speak to their spouse. They don't greet their spouse. Right. They don't hug them or kiss them. They're just living what we call that parallel life, where they're just
they may greet each other, but if one's in one room and one's in another, you come through, it's like, "Hey, I'm home." "Oh, okay."
"Hey, babe." It's nothing wrong with that. That's okay.
But that's not what you would prefer in
that's not what
kissing.
I prefer. But some people,
that's what we're wondering.
Some people don't even speak, though.
Right.
Think about it.
And that's what we're wondering. And I'm asking the ladies, do you prefer, if your mate comes through that door, that they come and greet you with a kiss and not just say,
greet you, period,
or to say, "Hey, I'm home." No. All right. And that's it. Or would you prefer?
Or not even, "Hey, I'm home." "Hey, babe." I mean, I would like that. I mean, "Hey, babe, how you doing today? How was your day?" That's a greeting. "How was your day?" Or "How you doing today?" If you haven't talked about it.
We would say, for us, a proper greeting is to kiss you.
Right. And then I always ask him, "How was your day? How was work today?" That's my favorite line. He never has much of anything to say.
Work is work. But you can tell that when a person comes home and meets their mate, after being gone, that a kiss lets you know that, I miss you, or I've been thinking about you, or I'm glad to see you. It means a lot. And that's why this kiss challenge is important, because it's telling you the meaning behind the things you do and kissing, behind the kissing, actually.
Now, it doesn't happen often, but say I go out of town. When I come back, first thing I want to do is just throw my arms around my honey. Like, I just throw my arms around her, and I like my long hug. But James, he would lean in and kiss me. That's how I know you're the kisser, I'm the hugger. I'm a hugger anyway. I love hugging people, period. I love hugs. So I know that's what happened. Don't you realize that when you see me, the first thing you want to do is lean in and kiss me. But I throw my arms around him and hold on to him. Then I'll lean back and let him kiss me. I do that on purpose sometimes, because I know our differences. And see, when you know your spouse's differences, it's not a wrong thing or a right thing. If you prefer hugs and your spouse prefer kisses, that's okay.
And that's what I was going to say. It's
but
your
let
preference.
them know what you prefer.
Right.
Talk about it. so that you can at least get some of what you want.
And and that
but don't badger them over the head and make it like, I like hugs, you need to hug me more often.
Right. And I was gonna say that opens up that conversation on your preference. What do you prefer? Have you actually told your mate, what do you prefer? What do you like? That's where that conversation comes in, because now they're giving you what you like. They're giving you what you prefer. They're acknowledging that, okay, baby, here's what you prefer. I'm going to give you what you like.
Give me what I like, baby.
So I would say first, have that conversation on your preference. And after you have the conversation on your preference, talk about, okay, how often with the preference. So you'll know. And that's the key. So you'll know.
That's right. And y'all know what? When you know what your spouse likes, when you know what your spouse needs, and when you know what your spouse wants, it cuts down on those arguments and those disagreements and those moments of contention in the relationship. Right. Because you don't have to wonder what they want. You don't have to sit there and think in your head what you want, and you don't have to wish they did such and such. You don't have to have these expectations that aren't being met. When you have a conversation about it, it alleviates all of the confusion and wondering and wishing and all of that. It alleviates it.
Because you could have that disagreement where, dang, you came home and you didn't even acknowledge I was here. You act like you didn't even see me.
You just went in the room and just started doing your thing.
And you can feel that, they're taking you for granted. But if you have a conversation about it and they give you what you prefer, now they're meeting your expectations that you have.
That's just like this couple that we're coaching right now. They're getting married in a couple of months. So he bought a house and they were in separate states. They had recently, I guess not too long ago, were in separate states. And so she moved here and she moved in with him. And so they were talking about how when he got up, he would make up only his side of the bed because he was so used to being single and being single-minded. For whatever reason, he didn't make up the whole bed. And she's thinking to herself, why is he just making up his side of the bed? He said he was thinking like a single man. And we talked about so many things that he was doing as if he were still single. And there's a lot of things that they just never talked about. And that's why they were in premarital coaching with us, because there's so many things they haven't talked about. There's so many things they don't know about each other. There's so many things that he don't know that that's what she likes or wants or needs, and vice versa. So they are just so excited about all the things that they're learning. And we told them, when you learn this stuff before you get married, and you know that your spouse wants you to kiss them every day, or you know that your spouse loves hugs, or you know that your spouse expects you to take out the trash at least once a week, it's not a source of contention. Right. You don't have to say, baby, you need to take out the trash or walk around with an attitude, because you've already talked about it and gotten an understanding, and you have closure on that now.
And it's funny that when I get up, I only make up my side of the bed because she's still in it.
I didn't even think about that. That's so true, y'all. And you know what? Most people wouldn't even make up their side of the bed, but I've never said anything. When James gets up, 2.5 hours before I do? And y'all, he makes up his side of the bed. Honestly, I like it because then I don't have to go around to the other side. I do go over there and fix it up though, because it's not neat. But that's, I didn't even think about that. But that's so true. He makes up his side of the bed because I'm still in it. But it makes it easier on me that when I get up, I don't have to make the whole bed. But to me, that's so thoughtful of him. He could just get up and just leave the whole bed a mess. But he doesn't. He likes to make up his side of the bed. Why do you make up your side of the bed?
I don't know.
We never.
I'm gonna leave it a mess there.
No. Keep on making up your side, baby. I love it.
It's funny. I don't even think about it. I get up and make it up. Put the pillows there,
just like nobody ever slept on that side of the bed. And I really, really like it because our bed is big, so I have to make up my side and go around to the other side to make up his side. But when he does that, I don't have to worry about it.
Being thoughtful, taking your mate in consideration.
And then like on weekends when we're both getting up at the same time, I love it. He helps make up the bed. So he's on his side making it up, and I'm on my side
and-
making
and-
it up.
and-
And sometimes he's like, why can't you just make the
Right.
whole thing?
And that's the funny thing about all of this. On the weekends when we get up together, I don't even want to make it.
He sure don't. He wants me to just make it. And I'm
Right.
like, no, but I like it when you help me, because then I don't have to believe my side, then go to your side. Okay, we're on a whole different topic
I
now.
know.
But you guys, it's all about having those conversations.
Yep.
And you don't have to consider them tough conversations. It's just talking about wants, needs, and likes. And we're going to talk about that this week in What's in the Kiss. You're going to find out just little things like, I'm going to tell y'all something. Kissing can make your face look younger. Y'all, I know y'all like wonder what? That makes no sense. We're going to tell y'all
and
how,
one little
why.
tidbit for the men, kissing reduces your blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And
women
we
got
know,
high blood
and
pressure
especially
too, so.
especially a lot of African American men that could have high blood pressure. If you kiss more, it reduces that blood pressure. Check it out. That's why we say sign up for the Kiss Challenge. You'll find out a whole lot more of some of the benefits of kissing. Mm-hmm. So I would encourage you to sign up for it so you can know the benefits of it, and you can start doing it even more. So not only the love will be there, but the medical part will be there also.
Right, and we're going to make it fun and excited, and we're giving away a prize.
There you go.
So the person who posts the most pictures of them kissing or showing some signs of PDAs, hugging, whatever, connecting, laughing together, whatever it is, whoever posts the most pictures, we're going to send you a gift. Now, it's not going to be an e-gift. We're actually going to send you a present in the mail, all right? So sign up, get registered for the Kiss Challenge. We can't wait to see y'all. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do some kissing, and we're just going to learn some really good things that's going to help us in our relationship. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. And remember, if you build it, it will last. God bless you guys.
See you next time.
Have a good one.